Hey YouTube, this is Dreamer here. I have a deck profile of a Jinzo Tele-Zo variant of Jinzo Returner deck. Let's start off with the monsters. I run one BLS, one Gorz, one Dark Armed. They're all just heavy beaters. This prevents OTKs. Overall, just if you can run them, why not? 3 Jinzos. Necessary, you could run 2 in different builds, but 3 helps out a lot in this. 2 Cyber Dragons. This is for future fusion targets mainly, so make sure you have one in deck. You can, if you dead draw them, an extra one, not really a dead draw, you have a Plaguespreader to send it back, just in case you draw future fusion. 2 Dark Grephers. Speeds up the deck. Sends Destiny Hero, Malicious, Jinzo, Plaguespreader, whatever you need to the grave. Any big monsters in your hand can send. You can ditch some Jinzo to mill Jinzo Returner, get Jinzo on the field and sink them off or exceed. 1 Armageddon Knight. Was running 2, but I swapped out for a Foolish. He's pretty good. I'm trying to keep it faster, so the normal summoning is limited. 2 Krebons. Targets for emergency teleport, 2-star Dark Tuner. Dark Tuner for Void Ogre, and you control your graveyard really well, so it helps for making Dark Armed, and overall just, he's a good psychic to buy time if it ever happens. Malicious, he's amazing. I love this guy. If you draw 2, it's happened, opening hand, you just mill a Plaguespreader, Dark Grepher, mill one from your hand, and you can send their one top deck with Plaguespreader, go into 8, usually a nice Void Ogre, Scrap Dragon, something nice. Triple Jinzo Returners. These guys are kind of gay, like you can dead draw them, and usually the first thing I side out is a Jinzo Returner, but I do run 3 just to keep it easily millable, and it's also really great with Future Fusion, so great first turn Future Fusion, special summon 3 Jinzos by sending Jinzo Returners. 1 Plague, awesome tuner, helps out a lot. And then 2 Effect Veilers, just, you know, slows down the opponent. It's a light target, helps BLS, and comes in handy. Good 1-star tuner. Next we have the spells. 2 Emergency Teleports, definitely helpful. Helps you sync off that Jinzo before he explodes at the end of the turn. Helps you sync with Malicious, Grepher, whatever you need. Get a Krebons on the field, whatever. Double space. Triple space is too much. Double space perfect. Back row's not too bad. Usually you can get a Jinzo out there for the offensive, you know, to negate traps anyways. 1 Foolish, 1 Book, and 1 Allure. Then we have 1 of each of these guys too. Monsterborn staple, Heavy Storm staple, Mind Control. I sink and exceed pretty easily, helps. Or you can go into Scrap Dragon and just blow up one of theirs. Mind Control is pretty great. Limiter removal, Rota. Searches Grepher and the Armageddon Knight. Helps, you know. Future Fusion. Target is Chimera Tech Overdragon. You can mill 3 Returners, 3 Jinzos, and special summon all the Jinzos that were milled with the Returners. Simultaneous effects, they start chain, gets as many Jinzos as Returners as were sent. 1 Dark Hole. As for traps, Solemn Brigade, 2 Warnings, 1 Judgment. Pretty helpful. Originally wasn't running them, but decided they were too good. These are so good. I love the chain ability with Jinzo in the grave. So like set 1, opponents like MST, chain, special summon Jinzo, this is destroyed. Jinzo stays because he negates the effects of Called and Haunted. So they go down a card. This is also, if I special summon Jinzo, I'm going to Scrap Dragon, I can just target this since it was negated by Jinzo and just pop one of theirs. So it's definitely useful. Even if it gets negated and just sitting on your field. It's very rarely killed Gorz for me, occasionally, but Gorz also gets milled by Dark Grepher when I'm trying to speed things up. It's never really been an issue. I run 1 Utopia. Was running 2 when I ran the Armageddon Knights and the Grephers, because I'd special Grepher, summon Knight, and mill Jinzo special and do etc. But I don't exceed as much anymore with the 1 Knight. I have this dude, Force Focus. He's okay. I really would like a Strike Bouncer instead, or maybe just Strike Bouncer and him, because the 2800 really helps beating over Grepher, like in Dark World matchups, which is not a bad matchup at all, because you mill Jinzos when they do their stupid Dark World dealings and crap. So that's pretty useful. That's the only exceeds. I got a Catastor. Hyper Librarian would probably be the first thing to come out of the extra deck if like Crimson Blader came to TCG, or Strike Bouncer. Bryo, Gaia, Rose, Scrap, Archfiend, Dark End. He's got his moments. Stardust, Scrap Dragon, Colossal Fighter, another one with his moments, and Void Ogre. I would probably like a Mistworm in here, but it's got its moments. Fortress Dragon, Over Dragon. As for the side deck, it's Return for people who side in D-Fissure. Burial. Never side this in, probably easily take this out. Don't even know why it's in here, but whatever. 2 Fossil Dinos. Pretty useful on Sam's, you know, you just said it. I do special summon a lot, but it's pretty controllable, so it's not that bad. 2 Connect Soldiers. Sam's aren't really a hard matchup, so you don't have to side these in. The hardest matchup I ever have is Insectors. 2 DD Crows. 2 Ryos. This guy's a beast. Kills like other Machinas and stuff. Searching decks, Dragoonies, whatever. Whatever you run to that searches heroes, it helps. 3rd Veiler for, you know, Insectors. More hit on Insectors and other decks. Hits a lot of the current meta. Double Fiendish Chain comes in handy. But that's the side deck. Well, that's my Jinzo Returner Tele-Zo deck profile. Feel free to leave any comments, rate, and subscribe. Thank you.